Hey everyone! In this chapter, we're diving into something a little different. Rather than introduce a new concept or diagram, we're going to be exploring just what happens when MCP is actually put to work. This chapter is packed full of real-world case studies that demonstrates just how versatile and powerful the Model Context Protocol can be in enterprise settings. So why case studies? Because theory only gets you so far. Once you understand the fundamentals of MCP, it's incredibly helpful to see how other teams are applying those principles, how they're solving actual business problems, streamlining workflows, and connecting AI to the real world. Let's kick things off with the Azure AI Travel Agents reference implementation. This one is all about multi-agent orchestration, a full travel planning app where each AI agent plays a specific role, searching destinations, comparing flights, and recommending hotels. It combines Azure OpenAI, Azure AI Search, and MCP to create a secure, extensible, and enterprise-grade experience. Think of this as your blueprint for building coordinated AI systems that work across data and tools. Next up, a workflow automation scenario, updating Azure DevOps items based on data from YouTube. It sounds simple, but it's powerful. Using MCP, this setup extracts metadata from videos and automatically updates work items in Azure DevOps. The takeaway? Even lightweight MCP implementations can eliminate repetitive tasks and ensure data stays consistent across platforms. How about accessing live documentation through the terminal? The real-time documentation retrieval example shows how a Python client connects to an MCP server to stream relevant Microsoft Docs in real time right in the console. It's great for developers who prefer the command line and want fast, contextual answers without leaving their dev environment. Now for something interactive, a web-based study planner powered by Chainlit and MCP. Users input a topic and time frame. For example, AI 900 certification in 8 weeks. And the app builds a personalized weekly study plan in real time with conversational responses. This one's a great example of how MCP can enable adaptive learning experiences in the browser. If you're a VS Code user, you'll love this one. The in-editor docs case study shows how MCP brings Microsoft Learn docs right into your code editor. Search, reference, and insert docs into Markdown without ever switching tabs. And when paired with GitHub Copilot, it creates a seamless AI-powered documentation workflow inside your editor. Finally, there's the APIM MCP server walkthrough. This case study shows how to build and configure an MCP server using Azure API Management. You'll see how to expose APIs as MCP tools, set rate limits, apply policies, and even test your setup directly from VS Code. It's a great entry point if you want to start hosting your own MCP server using Azure infrastructure. So what do all these examples have in common? They're proof that MCP isn't just a framework, but a toolkit for building real, scalable, AI-first solutions. So whether you're creating a multi-agent travel assistant or streaming documentation to your terminal, MCP is the connective tissue that links your models, data, and tools. These case studies are meant to inspire you and help you recognize patterns that you can apply to your own projects. Here are the key takeaways. MCP works across a wide range of scenarios, from simple automation to complex multi-agent systems. It integrates cleanly with Azure tools, OpenAI models, and web or desk environments. Reusable components and architectural best practices can help you move faster. And finally, you don't need a huge project to get started. Even lightweight use cases can show return on investment quickly. All right, now that you've seen MCP in the wild, it's time to get hands-on again. The next chapter introduces you to a 4-part lab, which will provide hands-on exercises for connecting an agent to either an existing or a custom MCP server with the AI toolkit. I'll see you there.